Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up.
huddle up. That energy.
We got episode 19 of the Ravens Huddle.
That energy
After
up.
a somber week.
Get
hard
the energy
loss,
up. It's a
divisional.
tough loss.
Yeah. You got your boy Mike.
And you got your boy Rich.
Got Zay in the back, man.
Yes, indeed.
And y'all know, continue rating, and subscribing, man.
Yes,
Like. Huddle up with us weekly, man. We gonna give y'all the game.
We loving them comments, man. Y'all giving a lot of good stuff in them comment section. Keep that up, yo. We try to respond to as much as we can. If we don't, we can't. It's a lot going on, but we appreciate y'all.
Hold
Yeah,
it down.
appreciate it
Hold
regardless.
it down in there for us, man.
Subscribing, man.
Yes,
Like. Huddle up with us weekly, man. We gonna give y'all the game.
We loving them comments, man. Y'all giving a lot of good stuff in them comment section. Keep that up, yo. We try to respond to as much as we can. If we don't, we can't. It's a lot going on, but we appreciate y'all.
Hold
Yeah,
it down.
appreciate it
Hold
regardless.
it down in there for us, man.
Hey, big news.
Big news this week.
Big news.
After a crazy loss,
We had a lot of drop passes in that last game.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I mean?
They was like, yo,
There's
we might need
EDC.
some hands.
EDC said, "Oh no."
He said, "Get top on the phone."
Yeah.
So I respect EDC for getting out there and getting somebody that is familiar with the AFC North too.
Yeah.
This was a big pickup in Diontae Johnson, man.
Diontae Lamarcus Johnson, the most African American name of all time,
With the Lamar in there a little bit, like
Yeah,
sprinkled in there.
Lamarcus.
It's destined. It was destined for this man to be a Raven.
And he said I watched the press conference. And he just seemed like he was humble and happy to be here. It's an opportunity for him. Hopefully it's no attitude issues. I doubt it, because it's when you got an opportunity.
You be happy
with
too
Lamar.
if you just came from the
Yes.
abyss,
Yeah.
yo. He was
That's
in
what I was about to
Carolina,
say.
yo.
The darkest abyss.
Because that on the internet, the internet do that thing. They got the showing videos of him half slacking off on the Steelers, doing some other
Yeah.
stuff. Yo, he was playing for Kenny Pickett.
Remember Kenny
And
Pickett
Bryce
was the-
Young, yo.
Yeah.
And then who else he had out there in the Steelers, yo? He had some terrible quarterbacks.
That's how you know
son.
he had terrible quarterbacks, because he said playing for Lamar is going to be a blessing.
What?
Nah, that means he has Lamar's Lamar,
Yeah.
but also he's super. Bro,
Yeah.
bro, I don't.
He know.
All of those whatever issues, bro. I don't believe none of it,
Nah.
yo. You was playing over there, and
Yeah.
Andy Dalton was his last quarterback, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yucky.
Come on, yo.
Yucky.
In
Nah,
2024,
never
Andy
won a
Dalton was his
playoff
last
game.
quarterback, yo.
Bro, his interview in the locker room, he was just smiling the whole time, yo.
He's happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see it, bro.
Yeah, man. But as far as like fit, one of the things is I've heard I forgot who talked about it. Was a couple quarterbacks talk about how like if you get a player, they pay like quarterbacks typically pay attention to like a lot of the good receivers. Period. But I guess this is something that they do in general. But when you've had a guy in your division, like he's to me he should be able to pick up on stuff relatively quickly. Because there's a familiarity. You got to scout for him. He got to look like it's a lot of that going on. But one of the best things about him is he gets open, yo.
Yeah, man.
He's one of the top like receivers that just gets
Route
open.
running.
Yes, his route running.
I like it.
Is really nice. People
Yeah.
talk about the drops and stuff, and of course you don't need any more of that on the team. But I mean, getting open that's half the battle right there. Of course, you got to complete that whole thing. But it's not like he's the most egregious person with it. But the reason I feel like they knew this is exactly a lot of people want a bigger receiver. They got big tight ends. Of course, you would love a big receiver too. But he's going to be perfect for Lamar when that play started breaking down. The Lamar run out, and it happens multiple times a game.
guy.
The bailout guy, yo, him.
And
And
Zay Flowers a great route runner. Bateman a great route runner. Aguilar is a good route
Get
runner.
open, yo. Just don't trip over your feet, yo.
Yeah, please don't trip. And if you do trip over your feet and it touches both of your hands, catch the ball, bro.
But I would assume Aguilar is probably going to be the one that's going to take the back seat.
I mean, Aguilar dropped a very open.
He's made some
slant.
You think he's
though.
going to come in and he's going to be starting right now, this game?
I think they're gonna be rotating.
They said they're trying to get him up to speed. He sound like he
It's a big
trying to just
joint, yeah.
he not trying to step on no toes quite yet.
I
Because he said
respect
he's just trying to get in where he fit in basically. But I think whoever isn't looking great, that's who's gonna be the person we.
Yeah, they're going. But it's next man up, yo.
Yeah.
If you're not playing well, somebody else gonna get more reps.
Get open and catch the rock.
Hopefully, we
bro.
do the same thing with DBs. You know what I mean? Like, shake the room up, bro. Put somebody in there that's like, oh, he might. If it's not Marlo Wiggins or Kyle.
Do we have any more time
To take
left to
out-
try to get somebody like that?
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's the last week, is it?
Oh dang!
We got until tomorrow to try to do something.
Is it tomorrow?
We probably
I don't
won't.
know, but
Because
It might have been today. I don't know.
or is it? I think maybe is it a week left? I don't know. I know somebody. Like,
Hit us in the comments.
Yeah, hit us in the comments, man.
Let us know what
We'll
y'all think.
have it all down pat by the post game. But one of the good things he also does is, and which is key because Lamar's been fantastic with it, them throws on the sideline,
Exactly.
on the boundary. He's gonna be, bro. He's a
Toe
really,
tap.
And
he's like a perfect receiver for Lamar. You know
why I
like,
think they considered that? Because which was weird to me when we tried to make that run. Now they did a great one when we scored and we was up by 1 point. But the second time they tried to run it and we didn't have any time, it's like, why are we running stuff in the middle of the field with no timeouts? Like, bro, everything should be targeted towards getting out of bounds, bro. Like, I mean, it's nitpicky. Like the last drive we had offensively, and we threw like all of them were in the middle of the field.
no, the Zay Flowers one was on the outside, but he wasn't able to get out of bounds.
You talking about at the end of the game?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times that'll be because
It's
it's
open.
open.
Yeah, whoever's open.
You know what I mean? Like, so
You gotta
gotta
get
throw
something,
It.
yeah.
Gotta let it off. Gotta let it off. Because I thought about that after I talked about, this is kind of talking about the last one, but when I said they played off, I think we sent a blitz. So typically when you play off a little bit when they got them blitzing like that or all zero blitz, which is dumb. That's just a bad play call. So that might not have been on the corners. That was going back to what we were saying about Orr. But again,
we gonna get to
that's a sidebar. We can talk about that a little later.
Yeah, but one of the things they was talking about was him potentially, Diontae Johnson potentially doing punt returns.
I like it.
Because he did it like years ago. I think it was like last time he did it was like 2020.
Honestly,
They said-
kickoff returns too, bro. Our
can
kick
get 'em
return
warmed up.
team be looking phony.
Yeah, that's one of the things he was like whatever they need to do because he hasn't done it in a while and they're not going to force it. They're going to get him some because he hasn't had to catch that ball like that in a while. So they don't want to just throw him out there until you get used to it. But that's the thing about him, man. He can do a lot of different things.
I like it.
On a team like this too,
Swiss Army knife.
in a contract year. Listen, you're not gonna get the crazy numbers just receiving and stuff like that. So your best bet is that the only way you can increase your value is literally just doing whatever you can for the team. And he's a good enough receiver. He's gonna get his opportunities this year. He's gonna be needed.
I like it.
But yeah, punt return or kick return. But I think they mainly talking punt. Like, cause we one of the things is we talk about like the coverage. I know I bring it up a lot. Like the special teams been looking kind of phony this year.
Absolutely.
And that the coverage, man, like they just be getting
all
down
rounds.
I
field.
thought you were a
yes.
specialist.
On all realms. Like you said, the
dog.
coverage,
So
kicking, the decision making, like it's bad.
Yeah, bringing the ball out is crazy, bro.
It's bad,
Like, if
bro.
it's in the end zone, you just get to the 30, bro.
That's bad. That's decision making,
so,
coaching.
so maybe even if the coverage is a little shaky, maybe he can. Yeah, I mean he a little bit here and there. But Tylen Wallace is still gonna be back there. He's still be doing what he can. But this year, it's just the special teams overall, man. It's just so
the
maybe
kickoff changed, but the punt is just the same.
It's the same.
See what I mean? So we should be dominating.
as soon as they kick it, two dudes is already on the ball. on the other team, like,
That's all
God
gunning.
dang.
I mean,
And I know it's hard.
it's
'cause
usually a
it's-
corner or somebody like that, typically in the gunner zone. So we got
crazy,
trash corners, man.
I know it's hard because we got so many receiving options this year, but I would like to see Tylen Wallace get a couple more reps because in the preseason he was looking great.
He was looking solid. Yeah.
That's the preseason, but like he might really have something in him, bro. He was doing crazy out there.
It's gonna be tough now, man.
Yeah.
Room just got a little
it's
bit
got a
more
little,
packed.
little tight.
Yeah, that roster got a little bit heftier.
more packed. But I heard we got a good deal for him. Like we didn't have to give up much. We
all
got
they
a steal.
did, they got him for like a pick swap.
Let's
They
go.
got him, and then they swapped like a fifth with a sixth.
Oh, that's easy money. Easy money, bro.
The EC was in there cooking.
Good
I like
one,
it.
DC. I
He was
like
in
it.
there
I like it.
cooking, yo.
I don't want to give up too much.
And-
I think he's still. If we still got a
And I
week
think we
left,
only got to pay him like $1 million or something like that.
'Cause I saw something about,
maybe a little less than that. I think.
Yeah, because Carolina paid.
what's the corner out there on the Rams that was on the Bills before? Tre'Davious. Man.
Is it White?
White, is that his last name? Tre'Davious White, I think that is his name. Y'all can hit us in the comments if it's not, but I heard that the Ravens.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
again, this is some internet fodder.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
never
that's
know.
what it is, yeah.
You never know. But that'd be a good one. I like to have that guy. He seems to be like a good corner.
Yeah, I mean, a solid a vet.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who
Played
somebody
in
you
the
don't have to
AFC.
teach. Hopefully,
Honestly,
He's on the
we
Bills.
need a free
Yeah,
safety.
that could be
That's
great
hard
for
to
us in
come
the
by,
playoffs.
but we needed a free safety.
you just need smart dudes back there. Period. At this point,
Yeah, we need safety.
I mean, a free safety would be lovely, but you just got to get as many smart
Tyrann
dudes.
Matthew. Down there.
Yeah, I see some people float that name around. He getting up there though. Man.
He is older.
Yeah,
And he's coming
small.
from where Marcus was.
Yeah,
eh?
but he
I mean,
he a beast though. He a beast, but he getting up there and he's small. I don't know. You don't. I don't
tough.
know. I don't know. But shoot, I was gonna say this a little bit later, but since we throwing out the names, it's a rumor that Clowney may be getting
I
shot.
was checking out your Davion. We do need an edge rusher, bro.
Davion
That would
Clowney.
be great.
I don't know. It was like the Ravens on the short. See, the Ravens didn't trade him, so
left.
they are able to trade for him. He just signed with somebody. If you trade a
Interesting.
player, you're not able. I think for like 2 years, maybe or a year or two, something
Okay.
like that.
I
You
didn't
can't-
know that.
That's why Diontae Johnson, like, even if the Steelers wanted him back, they wouldn't be able to get him.
Gotcha.
But Jadeveon Clowney has now one of the things people are like, man, he garbage this year, like because technically stats wise, he's not having a great year, but he's been getting pressure. He's been getting in the backfield, but he hasn't been able to. Somebody put like a montage together this year.
You can't get him
He
down.
just isn't able to get that quarterback
Damn.
down.
Did we
But
get the best of Clowney?
my whole thing is this though: if he's able to at least, because
add
you
the
know
pressure,
one of the biggest problems is we can't get the pressure. If he's able to just get
touche.
it, maybe that means Namdi come through on it. You feel me?
Touche.
Or Uncle Kyle come.
Lloyd,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So sometimes you just need somebody to flush the dude out of the pocket, hopefully, and somebody else can kind of pick up with that lead. Because listen, that's Carolina, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, you
like,
don't want to play that, bro.
come on, Brian Burns
wanna
got
play
sent
that, bro.
to the Giants. Like,
You don't want to play that.
yo,
bro.
like,
Yeah, I was
and-
so
and they
mad when
looking
y'all
crazy.
got him, man. I was
The
like,
Giants
God
lead the league in
damn,
sacks.
bro. That's what I'm saying. I was
He still got a
super
quarterback.
mad when they got him. I'm like, yo, come on, fam. How y'all get him? Y'all have mad linebackers up there. But
They got
again,
the D line,
another
all that.
team.
But yeah, but Clowney, and you got to also remember too, Clowney he had that good year of a lot of pressure and stuff last year. But his main thing also has always been stopping that run.
Yeah.
I mean, so he would shore that up if there's some slippage that we may have been seeing recently, potentially. So just in general, I mean, and another guy who's familiar with being around here.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I
already
mean?
done it, and we got pretty close last year with him.
Yeah, he knows the culture. He from all things. I heard him say he loved being here.
I don't
He just
think
took that
too
paper.
many players don't.
Like, yeah, he took that paper.
You know, the city it's embracing as long as you win.
Yeah,
That's all we need you to
that's
do.
what most of the fans.
We need you to win, man. You know what I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be real interesting.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump Lamar real quick. Matter of fact, no, let's stay
Yeah, I
on.
wanted to stay
No,
on
I'm gonna stay on
defense.
defense.
Yeah, because we getting Marlon Humphrey and Wiggins
Yeah,
back this
yeah.
week,
That'll
which is
be-
very pivotal since we was speaking on the secondary not too long ago.
who they got over there? Sutton and I don't know who else they got over there on the Broncos. Bro, to keep you a being with you
Not really. They
because
pass-
Reynolds is hurt.
I'm gonna talk about it later, but the passing offense is kind of phony.
They got a run game a little
The
bit.
run game is solid. It's okay.
I got the
it's solid.
running back in fantasy. I'm starting him.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah.
Yo, honestly, I think after we gonna talk about our
Yeah, we got
Did
the
you-
predictions coming
so Wiggins, one of the things is this is just getting a little weird. This is like twice this year. It was kind of weird, but so Harbaugh was talking about how Wiggins had an illness issue. That's why he didn't play and he couldn't disclose. He wouldn't
That's
disclose
like
it.
the third time he's had something.
And it's just like, it just seemed, I don't know. I'm not speculating anything. I'm just saying it's just weird. Like, anybody can get sick, but the way you said disclose, if somebody got the flu, they say they got the flu or something. It just, I don't know.
Well,
man.
prayers up for him then.
Hopefully,
'Cause
hopefully,
it's not crazy.
hopefully he's just fine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. But it's
that's
just,
true.
Yeah.
Hopefully you good, Wiggs.
Yeah, prayers
yeah,
up.
it's
for
just
him,
weird
man.
how it was said at the conference. It was just kind of like, okay. He said not disclosing, so this is personal info. So just wishing the best for him. But he said they were talking about they're looking for him to try to come back and play.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound like it's
I'd
super
like to
serious,
have.
but
I'd like to have him, but I think I need Marlo out there, man, just to have the vet presence. He been.
Nah, we
playing
need
good.
Wiggins
he's
too.
been practicing this
Because
week.
Wiggins would cover some of them inside routes.
I'm saying if we had
and the
if
flats,
if we
all
need
that.
if we can only pick one, or if one is down, then that. But yeah, we need both of them. That was clear.
Yeah, we need both of y'all.
That was
bro.
evident last game.
And Bobby Jackson
Crazy.
can't play, yo. He's not allowed.
Is that his name? I thought it was
I
Eddie
think
Jackson.
it's Eddie Jackson. My bad, y'all. I could say his name wrong though. When you dropped 3 picks, yo, you was tripping, yo.
Well, as of today, Nate Wiggins full practice.
Okay.
Full practice. So they dropped the injury report after everything.
That's promising.
So that's good. That's good. Yeah. He's full. Millett is full after he came back. Marlowe's been limited, but he's been in practice.
Yeah, that's usually the case with him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like always with him now
Yeah,
at this
I'm
point.
not really
so,
worried about that.
You know the vets, man. That's that's kind of be like that.
He know what he doing. You know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of.
He fell weird that last game. That was just a kind of a freak fall, like jumping.
He had a lot of bad hits on him too last game. There's a lot of stuff going on that last game, bro. Quite a few games, honestly. That Buccaneers was probably the worst though. He took some damage in that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, as far as Kyle Hamilton, you know, it's good to.
My man.
I just like how he approaches everything and how he talks and how he performs for the most part. Because that last when he dropped the interception at the end of the game that would have sealed the deal. He said, "Man, nobody was more mad than I was, dog." Like,
Yeah.
You
No,
could
you can
see
see
it.
it. You can see it. You can see it. He was hot.
he's like, "You got to make the plays," but he said, "With the good play," he said, "Being a good player, what you do is you gotta basically move forward, yeah."
Yeah.
You can't get too high with the highs. You can't get too low with the lows. And that's the good thing. Like, see, some people, after a situation like that, the next week, you don't know. Yo, it might be in your head. Like, and now he dropping everything, or he missing tackles, or this and that, and the third. But I don't think that's going to happen. But listen, man. We were all disappointed. But it happens, yo.
And y'all caught us with that recording. That was right after the game. So a lot of that stuff is going to be fresh on us. We was upset. But I believe in Kyle.
Yeah, we got to start calling
absolutely.
Kyle
a lot.
Victor Aguilera, yo. He kind of looked like bro off a Penguin, yo.
Is yeah.
He looked
that's
like
funny.
Victor off a Penguin, yo. I just looked at the Penguin cast like, yo,
The little mini
because Victor was pivotal this week, so maybe Kyle is going to be too, because that's his acting
Kyle
twin,
definitely
yo.
going to make moves this
He
week.
played big last week.
Yeah, we talked
He had a
again.
forced
Like,
fumble.
had a
He was
great
all over the
game,
place
yo.
last
Listen,
game.
he didn't seal the deal, but listen, the game might like, bro, he kept
He
them
was
in the
changed
game.
the tide.
Changed the tide.
He was
of the
all
game.
over
At
them,
halftime, man,
screens.
they was
He was
looking
all
nasty.
over top of everything, bro. And that forced fumble at the end was pivotal, yo.
Yeah, man. Well, Lamar,
Please.
offensive player of the month. You already know.
Obviously.
Big stats.
Obviously.
Over 1,000+ yards throwing, a bunch of touchdowns, 300. I think we had 200.
I know it
300
makes
yards
some
running.
people sick.
Come on.
And I don't care.
The stats is there, bro.
He's balling,
Y'all always
dog.
talking about the stats. My boy balled out. Offensive
Please.
player of the month.
Please.
I don't want to hear nothing else.
He's balling, yo, and he's just like we said. You ain't gotta go too crazy because it's just now it's kind of normal, you know.
Yeah.
You expect this, but the pre-snap thing, like this year, we've all noticed.
Yeah.
He's
And just-
wheeling and dealing on that pre-snap.
He's always been like this, but when it's time to make the play this year, he hasn't messed up yet. Because Bateman, let's be honest, you dropped it, bro. Aguilar, you dropped it. Like, Lamar was back there, and I get why he was so frustrated about the Bateman one, because, again, to get that ball off, he did so much, bro. Running around, juking folks back there, set his feet, and then threw a perfect pass, yo.
Yeah, Lamar's
Perfect
Lamar,
pass.
man. He last game though. Gotta be honest with it.
The first half?
he threw
No,
about
he
what?
threw it. No, that would have been 2 or 3
2,
interceptions.
3?
Yeah.
That's second half though.
Yeah, that
Especially
first half,
the
yeah.
last 2 drives, the money drives.
Yeah, man.
He drove it down, and then the defense failed.
we have
and then he
Diontae-
almost got it. He
what I'm
almost got
saying.
another one.
If we have a receiver that can kind of wiggle and get open a little bit, we might win that game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so you
tough.
know
That's where Diontae Lamarcus going to come in, yo.
that's what I'm saying. Man.
You just got to call him Diontae Lamarcus, bro.
Lamarcus Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, Lamarcus Johnson.
Lamarcus
You know it's going to be a
Johnson,
character named
Jackson.
Lamarcus Johnson on the next Grand Theft Auto, bro.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
mowing everybody down.
Yeah.
But you spoke about Bate, man,
Yeah.
and he did his post game interview, man. Did y'all see that joint, yo?
I did. That's one thing I didn't see. What did he say?
He was just
The
talking
son.
about it, and he had like a smile on his face.
Yeah, he has no accountability.
It's not a
bro.
game, yo.
Like, you got to be upset, bro.
You should be very upset because it was a
gotta be
divisional
upset.
loss
Bro,
too, bro.
when
On
he-
your hands.
Maybe that's his coping mechanism. You know how some people get
Nah,
nervous.
blood is
they
on your
feel-
hands,
Was
bro.
it a nervous
You gotta get
laugh
out
or
there
was
and
it a
shake
laugh
off.
laugh? You know what I mean?
It was a smile. I don't care what it was.
I think he's confident in his skill set because even when they was like, "Oh, are you
I'm
guys
trying to
finding
shoot
the
him some
chemistry?"
bail.
He said the
Bateman
availability
not used to media attention. He don't get a lot of media coverage, so they was all up in his face with the cams. He just nervous. I think that was a nervous.
I would
energy, man.
yo, if that was me after
I don't wanna
I'd
say
have
he
been like,
laughed.
I messed
on a
up.
champion, I'm not saying no. I ain't say he belched out laughing, but on a championship team, you got to be real.
Yeah,
careful
I would
with
be
that
like,
type
I'm
of
sick,
stuff,
bro.
yo.
I'm sick.
He should have been
I
upset.
should have caught that.
You gotta,
energy
you
you
gotta
give-
fabricate.
You gotta
angry,
give
even
the
if you're
Kyle
not
energy.
that angry.
You gotta give the Kyle energy
Yeah,
if you're gonna give anything.
Yeah,
Like, don't
yo.
smile and laugh and giggle with the media.
That
That's
wasn't a
nuts.
giggling moment, bro. You do
That's
that.
nuts.
You do that 2 more times this season.
Lamar
I
wasn't
want
giggling
Lamarcus in
when he
your
took that
position.
helmet off, yo.
Nah, he slammed that
He
joint.
was hot, yo. Like
Because that was
That's
money.
the game, yo.
That was money right there, bro.
And keep your footing, bro, because that would have been a touchdown, or at least you could have ran out of bounds. You'd have been in great
both
field
of them. He
position.
lost his footing on the one that he missed wide open in the middle of the field, and then he lost his footing on the last play. It was just like, yo, bro.
He tripped up Zay. Zay fell. That sucked.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like.
They got a little tangled up trying to figure out with the wiggle.
Yeah, ain't gonna kill him too.
Yeah, we're not going to dwell on the negativity, but don't be smiling.
And
yo.
listen, Bate, we've given you the love when you show because he's
Done good this year. You had some moments this year,
He's
man.
had some moments, man.
But
so yeah,
That wasn't a good moment to not.
You're
take
not
serious.
young enough for me to be saying, yo, you have your moment. I need you to be dominating, bro. You done been around for a long time. I know you have been hurt. I know you didn't add that, but that's not what I want to be saying about you.
And you need to be dominated because reinforcements are.
Listen,
I'm just,
you will
we
be
looking
out
out for
here.
you, man.
Nah, keep it a bean. He has common sense. Nobody acquires extra weapons for no reason.
at the wide receiver
Just
position,
saying,
that's
yo.
nuts.
All of y'all need to be
Especially
like,
in
yo, I'm out
Ravens
there.
history.
Yeah.
You know
Like,
Zay is straight, so it's
yeah,
like
Zay
it's
is
one of
fine.
y'all.
Zay's fine. Yeah, Zay's gonna be the guy regardless. Yeah.
and they love it looks like they love Tyler Wild and shit. Like
So,
regardless if he get reps at
Aguilar,
receiving or
Bateman,
not.
was it Walker, and a few of them, I ain't even never
Oh
seen
yeah,
him out
and,
there.
and I've been seeing the streets been calling
Listen.
for Walker, yo.
That kid will come up here. If he start catching that ball in practice, man, they will take you out the game.
He's an in-house reinforcement.
I like it.
Bateman to be on Carolina quickly and Jadeveon to be over here, dog. Well, we might not have enough days now. Y'all said I ain't know it was the.
I'm not sure
check.
what the trade deadline.
Hey, if somebody want to make a deal, they're gonna make a deal. I feel like they got one more deal they about to break, and they didn't have to.
I'd like
they
to
didn't
hear
have to
it
do a lot for
tomorrow.
Diontae Johnson.
It'd be nice
so.
a Friday, Purple Friday. We make a move real quick, crazy corner move. I like that. Or safety or something. Something I don't know, man.
Grab
Something.
White, man.
Or the up front pressure.
Yeah.
Bring Marcus Williams off the couch, bro, man. I mean, I'm out Marcus Williams. I
was about to say, you
I
want
was
him
tripping.
like out there?
No, I was tripping.
Confused.
What's
I
our
was
boy
like, what do you
that's
Leave him on the
Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters off the couch, bro.
I think we good on that one.
I want to, yo.
Marcus is chilling.
Well, get him.
How much?
Marcus
See if you
Peters-
can get him in there for the low and put him at safety in practice.
Yeah.
Just see, yo. Just see, yo.
It can't
Just
be much
saying.
worse than
We
Eddie
got
Jackson
Kyle off
and
the
Marcus
couch.
Yeah,
Williams.
just see.
Kyle Van Noy was off the couch last
Yeah,
year.
it can't be
So,
much
Yeah,
worse
he's
than
looking like he
than
might
our
be
free safety
pro
player.
possibly, yo.
He
Like,
balling out.
You got to think our secondary is ranked last in like almost all stats in the league.
Nah, it is like all stats.
Like, bro,
We stink.
Marcus Peters can't
You
do much
remember
worse
this
than
though?
that, yo.
I don't know if y'all remember these days. Like that was the worst part of like our defense for a little while. Like the corners specifically
No,
it was a strong like 6 years. I feel like where we was like, oh, he burnt toast.
I don't
We
think
know
it's
that.
this bad though.
Nah, it wasn't this
is
bad.
crazy.
Yeah, this is kinda-
I've never seen teams just get whatever they want.
whatever down the stretch.
Jameis
too.
Winston, yo.
Jameis Winston. But that was also on the front line too, because you gotta think if you're not getting no pressure in all 4 quarters, by the second half they tired. And you gotta
'cause he
still
is back
run
there
with
for a
guys.
while.
You're gonna get burnt.
He was back there for a while.
Well, speaking about the front, the defense, some good news. Not sure how good, but Harbaugh said Michael Pierce isn't season ending. You know, because remember he went down.
Yeah,
I
he
think
went
he had
down.
the ankle or whatever.
Isn't season? We need you back soon, bro.
Yeah, but you want just need him back.
Yeah, he a
fit
big
at
boy.
least.
He a big boy, so it's
At
gonna
least
take
get
a
him
while
back,
for him to heal.
because that didn't look good, man.
Yeah.
At all. And then he was walking off on his own, which is kind of like a good thing, but also he looked bad walking
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
it was a bad lamp.
It's almost like why isn't anybody helping him? Should have just drove him back in the car.
You know, he had probably the macho man. Also, they probably was like, listen, brother, you kind of big.
Yeah.
I can't help you. If we not putting you on something, I can't help you.
You can easily call 2 linemen off the sideline backup dudes to come help.
No, I'm playing, man. I'm playing.
No, salute to him though.
Yeah.
That is some good news. Wiggins is coming back. Like so, some good news is in the air, man. Lamar. Whoa. Well, we haven't gotten any horrible news about this, but I almost forgot. Lamar hasn't been practicing like at all yet this week.
Really?
I think it says knee and.
Well, he been getting hit a lot.
The report has him as knee and back.
He been getting hit a lot.
And I think Munkin asked him. He was like, it is what it is.
Bless you.
Basically, bless
Felt
you.
that joint.
He was like, basically, I mean, it is whatever. Like, they not like, I don't know if it's strategery or what, but I just don't like seeing Thursday a DNP for Lamar Jackson. You know,
Yeah, that's bad.
it's a little.
I think.
And then they got it.
receiver.
It's a short. Technically, it's a. No, it wasn't. Well, they had this kind of short week the previous
Coming
week.
up. We got
And then
one,
they got the
a real
extremely short week coming
Yeah,
up.
that Thursday
I don't
night
like.
game.
And then the
think he
Bengals
just
are on the
tired,
second
bro.
half of the short week. I don't like it, yo.
He's probably tired, bro.
I mean, yeah,
He gotta rest, Joe. Because he but like the stuff he does, like he be getting hit and gets up with no. But he's not that big. Like, yo, you felt that, bro. Like,
because they be trying to, and they be falling on him too.
yo, they allow
He's
that.
the only
bro.
quarterback that they let fall on.
And you gotta think he's still probably hurting from the Tampa game when
How
they kept
many
letting
have
the
they
dude
called
crown
on
him.
Oway for that? With the driving into the ground, quote unquote thing. He got at least 3 of them.
Bro,
this
they
year.
let Lamar get hip dropped on. Yo, and they called nothing.
They let him get kicked last game.
Yeah, they let him get tripped. They didn't even call that.
JOK, and then he did a kick celebration. Now,
Yeah.
granted, something came a little later, but you know, salute to him. I hope he's okay.
Oh yeah. but yeah, so this hopefully nothing too crazy, but like yeah, the super short week, that's not a good look. I'm hoping because Keaton Mitchell, I seen full practice.
Oh yeah, man.
So
They had them
hopefully they
alternate
keep running
helmets on too.
Yeah.
Swaggy.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they look cool.
Those helmets are cool.
Thursday night game.
Might have to get another little joint right up there. I
we
seen
can
them.
put them face to
I seen
face.
them in at the
Face
bank.
to
So
They got the
say-
purple ones?
Yeah, they got the purple ones. They getting like the. I seen it in
might buy
the
it.
Miller.
Let me know how much it is. If
I
it's
might
not
buy it
egregious,
this
I'll
week,
cash at
to be
y'all.
honest with you.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
I
definitely
need that.
seen it in
Or
the
Zell.
bar in there. So, but yeah, hopefully he good and got to get through these 2 games, man. I'm expecting them to try to run the ball as much as possible.
They better.
Probably.
They should.
And some quick plays, man. Just get them through this because then they got the 10 days after that. And
Yeah.
then not too much longer before the bye. So if you can just get him through all of that and then hopefully get him right for that home stretch, then it's key. But having a late bye could be a gift and a curse because sometimes it's like if you're able to get there relatively solid before you start breaking down, then it's literally perfect timing. But if you really need it, like like 3 or 4 weeks before, it's tough though. So hopefully all things come together this week and we see him out there. I believe he'll be out there.
Yeah, he's gonna be out there.
I believe he'll be out there.
Before that though, I don't know how I felt about it, but you sent me the clip of Zach Orr speaking about the miscues and all that in the line and like just the miscommunication just across the board. And he's saying it's going to get better, but it's week 8, bro.
He said he got a plan. They got a plan.
But like, yo, don't carry it like it's lightweight. Like I would have wanted to see a little bit more emotion. I think it was like the confidence. I'm not.
Yeah, he got to keep it.
But I would have been like, we've been looking crazy out there. Like we the last in the league. Like we definitely going to tighten up.
Gotta play
Like
better.
yeah.
Gotta play better.
What I did like that he said, and I hope they follow through with this, because sometimes you young, you out there, you a lot going on, you trying to do too much. He said I got to call the plays faster because we have no chance when they don't know what's going on. But he also said it's simplified, so he might be it's moving real quick
Thinking
for him.
too much.
Yeah, thinking too much, and it's like sometimes,
Gotta
hey,
be
Joe,
instinctual.
just get them in a play. Just get them in a play. Allow them to kind of. You got quite a few smart guys back there.
You gotta play
and
chess with
allow
that,
them to possibly,
I would
their
never
job.
claim to know like what they doing on the field as far as calling, but I gotta assume from a defensive standpoint to be really good, you gotta be thinking at least like 2 to 3 plays ahead with keeping everything in mind up front. So you are understanding like, all right, with this first down, if he gets 7 to 10, we gonna do this next X, Y, and Z. They may hurry up, so now you gotta get something in there. Yeah, he got again. It's his first year, but listen, brother. this is not.
We've
what
never
we used to.
we've never been the bottom. Of
I'm not
the
used to seeing us in
ever.
the bottom.
Defense
After us
wise.
being in the top
Ever.
last year,
Yeah, teams-
and it was an article that came out. I know Pop sent it to me. I think y'all, or it might have been my boy that sent it in the group chat, my boy Lamar, where we lost, I think he might be the defensive coordinator of Tennessee, I think now. What's his name? Denard Wilson, who was our defensive back coach. This article breaks down like all of the teams that he started with, and then he left, and how they did that year he was with them, and then when he left, and it's a starch. Like every time he leave, it just go down. Like
he should
we
be a
should have,
DC.
he should have been the DC. Yo, we messed up, man.
I ain't know
Salute
that.
to whoever wrote that
I know
article,
that.
man. It was incredible. He had did that with the Eagles, where he took Darius Slade to like his greatest heights. He was all pro on the Eagles. Then he left, and you saw Darius Slade have a drop off completely. The only one who hasn't had a drop off, I think, except for kind of in the coverage standpoint, is Kyle. Kyle is hitting, but we lost Denard. He shaped Kyle. He was the one that was coaching Kyle, I think, in that backfield. Oh, that's wild. If that's true. Again, this is some article somebody wrote, you know what I mean? It was just very like,
Hey
oh
man,
my
some
gosh.
of the stat nerds be going hard.
Listen,
in the paint, yo. Like
That
they
was
be
a heck
finding
of a
the
stat.
stuff, yo.
Salute to the Titans for getting him, man. We should have kept that man.
Yeah, but Zach Orr, I said when I sent the joint though, and maybe I'm tripping, but I was like, I don't remember him having gray hairs in his beard in the beginning of the year. Yo.
Coaching.
Maybe I'm tripping, or maybe he had the just for men or
bro,
something. I don't know, but
Stressful. I
You
can
look,
only
if you
imagine.
didn't if you didn't develop gray hairs from watching the secondary and the defense in the Tampa game and this game, I don't know, bro.
Because it's on you, bro.
Yeah.
All, at the end of the day, it's going to
Even
be
the
on you.
Commanders game, it was a little until it got better.
yeah, because they listen. A good portion of them players is still there. You're gonna lose people every year, and your job is to uphold it, yo. And listen, like
And
every
Oh, the Bengals game too. We look like barbecue chicken, and the
It's
Bengals been looking made.
it really has been pretty much every game except for that
Yeah,
Bills
the
game.
Bills
It's-
game,
And
yes.
when we made that play that
they
Kyle
went and
Van
grabbed
Kyle
another
Van Noy
receiver.
did.
It's barbecue chicken.
Totally
every
different
game
team now.
except the Bills game.
Amari Cooper, and I heard Zero going crazy over there now. The young boy, he's starting to catch his groove.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, that dude's big too, man.
That's scary,
Rangy
man.
pause. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Get it together, fellas.
Please.
Yeah, and without further ado, we got to get into our weekly predictions for the game. We got the Broncos, Ravens. Zay, you'll be leading it off this week because I think you did
Yeah, I
yours
did it
first
last
last week. So, yeah.
I don't like Lamar, not practicing too much. See, the OD practice was making me nervous. It's just that is he able to, how bad is he banged up? I don't think he needs to practice to have his rhythm. Well, maybe sometimes in the first half.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe in the first half.
Practice is paramount.
Yeah.
He don't need to practice
Yeah.
every day hard,
Yeah.
but reps,
Not practicing at
getting the
all.
reps right, timing, because we run a lot of run pass option RPOs. That's timing.
Yeah.
Like, so if you don't have that right, that's everything. So I see what you're saying, but my bad.
No, you good. And the reason I'm definitely just hoping everything good because this secondary is nice, man.
Yeah.
The Broncos they good on pass defense. They get pressure too, man. They like top. They in the top 5 in sacks for sure. They might be top 3. So it's kind of like
That's horrifying.
get pressure
gonna
on
lie,
the
that's
QB,
horrifying, dog.
and they got arguably the best corner, Surtain's second. Yo,
Yeah.
like I'm just saying, you
Number
gotta.
2.
So
Salute
running
to
is
him.
going to be paramount this week. Their rush defense is cool. It's not horrible. It's
So we
not
gotta
great,
use it.
but it's cool.
Got to use it.
You got to use it this week, man. Like I said, especially with Lamar like that. And they're passing. Now, everybody's been passing, for the most part, really excellent against the Ravens, so it might balance out. But you at least want to see somebody who's not, we spoke about earlier briefly, Mike, you brought it up. They don't really got, like, receivers like that.
Yeah.
But they solid at running. So I'm thinking it's going to be a muddy game. I'm going to go with 21-17 Ravens. I think they have a bounce back, but it's might be some weird stuff. But I think somebody on the Ravens is going to make a play as well. kind of balance out what may happen and stuff like that. But Henry didn't run a lot last week. Keaton, if he plays this week, they should have some fresher bodies, depending on because I know somebody said they saw Henry his leg wrapped a little bit.
Yeah,
so
I didn't hear anything about that this week.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. So I don't even see him on the report, so I think he's good. So those boys, like I said, they should be able to go. They should be able to help Lamar get through this game. Like I said, the passing game, that's the one you want to worry about. So it's time to run this week and defense make some plays. So I'm going 21-17.
I like that score. I'm not mad at that.
In a dirty AFC type game.
Yeah. I'm going to go I think the defense steps up because you can't look horrible every week. I gotta believe as a Ravens fan, y'all can play better than how y'all been playing.
It's not Ravens football if you don't. Simple as that.
And Roquan, I believe you really are great. I think he with his wealth, he dialed it back this week.
That was a good call by Ant. Salute to Ant on that point.
That was a very good point. And shout out Ant for the post-game review too. But I'm going to go 24-10 our way. I think Tuck is going to get a nice field goal because I want him to redeem himself for missing yet another one. I think the defense will play very well because there's no way y'all can look that bad every week. And I think if Marlowe and Wiggins can play, that's going to be a drastic help for us. Yeah. And hopefully the D-line can get some pressure, man. Like, it can't be like where y'all just looking just tired out there. Everybody drink a Red Bull before the game. Like, get motivated, get amped up, listen to your favorite song, just be angry every play.
Sean Payton is a smart offensive guy, man. So, even though the passing is looking crazy, he can get a little creative out there. But they got a rookie QB. Don't let a rookie QB do y'all in. Man.
We do really good against rooks.
Yeah,
man. That's like our favorite player to play against rookies.
Yeah,
it's tough to play in that bank.
Yeah, and you're not what's the boy from Washington?
Penix?
Jaden Daniels.
Oh, Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, you're not him, so if he couldn't get it done, you should be able to get it. Not at the bank, yo. And everybody, my bad, I'm gonna let you go, Rich. Everybody.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
No. But stop following. All right, so I feel like people get into robot mode or algorithm mode. They wait for the PA guy to start the whole get loud joint. And he does that like after they call a play. People supposed to get loud while they're in the huddle trying to get the play order. It's like people are used to a rhythm and emotion of how it goes. Like, no.
We haven't had as many in the past, but that last game, what was that last game, that last home game? Washington joint. It got loud in there. They had to call a couple timeouts on us. And the 12th man. That was all me and you.
Even Harbaugh called what he was supposed to.
That was me and you, Zay. We was in there. I was screaming. I almost lost my voice in that command.
You was out there like the black real fan, man.
The Bills one,
shirt around your head.
No, the Bills one, I was on 25%, and we still had to do that. So I got the tea as soon as I got to the crib.
Yeah, you got to soothe your. Almost said something crazy. Almost said something crazy.
Was crazy.
I just stopped it. Sometimes you just got to stop the convo. Yeah. But go ahead.
Get your vocabulary back. No, I don't want to cut you off. I was going to say, the Washington game, I was smart. I was about 60% by the time we got out of there. So, hopefully, everybody in that stadium is on at least 30% leaving there, man. That's all I'm saying. But, yeah, my fault, Rich.
Yeah, man. All right. So I'm not too far off of what you said, Zay. But for the sake of like Price is Right rules, I got to do something just slightly different. So I'm going to say just a little bit more. So you said, what'd you say?
21-17.
Yeah, I'm going to give us a little bit more than that. Hit us with the 24-13 piece.
I knew you was going to say that.
I like 24-13. I think they start off hot. Probably throw some crazy pass touchdown on us in that first half somewhere. Maybe get a field goal on us, and then the lockdown happens. The lockdown it's gonna be intermittent throughout the game, but the lockdown happens. Now on the offensive side of the ball, Monken is going Monken. I believe that Monken is always going Monken because I believe in what Ant said. I don't like Todd Monken. So he gonna do some freaky plays.
And if you think about it, we've always done a lot of weird things.
He's gonna do weird,
opportune times. Weird. It's been really
weird.
good.
We going. Matter of fact, first drive, We're gonna go down running the ball.
Yeah.
90% of the time, it's gonna be easy touchdown.
They're gonna do a reverse.
The next 3 drives, we gonna do a pop pass.
They're gonna do a jet sweep
to Pat Ricard on a jet sweep the Collard, bro. Like, come on, what we doing, Todd?
Yeah, they
Stop.
definitely gonna have Pat Ricard run a husky fade.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro. It's what week?
It's been a long time since my boy caught a pass.
Pat Ricard husky fade is
Todd, Todd in his mind is like, yo, they haven't seen.
Nobody's looking for this guy.
No one will be looking.
He's gonna
for
pull
42.
one out the what's his name playbook? Oh, the OC from last time. I can't think of his name. The last OC.
Was that Roman?
Yeah, he gonna pull out he said, I remember one of those plays
Greg
he had.
Roman.
Yeah, Greg Roman. He's gonna pull out the Greg Roman
He
husky
over there.
fade.
Isn't he out there in Los Angeles? The Chargers?
I thought is he there now?
I think he's out there with the Chargers, man.
I think he is. They handed everybody ex-Ravens over there. I mean, they handed all of X-Ravens.
That's the hardball bro exchange. Yeah,
you gotta respect
like,
that.
You want my old OC, Brody?
Yeah, yo, you need some guys that spend some time.
They sent both our running backs over there, man. It's crazy. I never seen nothing like that.
I'd be willing to deal with my brother too. Yo.
That's tampering, yo. I'm about to start snitching. That's tampering, yo.
Yo, he was giving them
That's
these.
bro
He was
love.
giving them these.
I would do the same thing if we was head coaches.
That's a fact.
He was giving them coaches in college. I think
I'd have did the same thing.
I think what they
that's true, man. We
I
would
think-
have did the same thing. I'd have been like, yo, my quarterback looking a little gimpy, yo. You think you can get him up off me, yo?
Yo, you got an extra O-lineman we can have, yo. One of us got to win the
He
bowl.
gonna be
yo.
better next year, I promise.
I think the story is
That's
McDaniel and whoever the coordinator was for Michigan last year. I think. All right, so real quick, the rumor was that they was asking who wants who, and they both were excellent coordinators. I mean, they won with the national championship, and the other one had the best defense in the NFL last year. So they got a system, but I think that's their joint. And one chose one, the other one chose the other. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Quick trade-off.
That's what I
Alleged,
heard, though.
you know what I mean?
That's what I heard.
Quick little trade-off.
Similar system though. They basically ran the Ravens' defense in Michigan last year. That's why the defense was as nice as they was. Yo. So should have called that guy.
Yeah, we definitely should have called him.
Zachary.
Or-
Zachary.
You on
I'm gonna
trial.
call you by your full
And
name.
we have the most evidence against you, bro.
Zachary, you
You're
better get
on
it together,
super
brother.
trial. You're on trial more than Monkman, bro.
You might have to suit up or something, son. Get out there, help
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna have to get out there and cover some routes, yo.
To get in on the edge rush. Something. I'm gonna need you to help out, brother.
Yeah, you look like you still healthy, bro. Get it
he
done.
look.
You know what I mean? You better strap up.
Get it done. Yeah, we got another week, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Continue rating, and subscribing, and comment, man. We want to hear what y'all think.
You better do it.